All right, what's going on, friends? In this video, I'm going to be going over how to change your oil in your Cub Cadet ZT1. And along with changing the oil, I'm going to grease up these front tires and change the air filter. Everything I use in this video, I'm going to try to do my best to put a link to it down in the description and probably in the first comment. I'll show you everything you need to do this oil change. I'm going to go step by step. It's very simple. I'm going to show you one little trick when changing your oil filter so you don't make a big mess all over your entire lawnmower. All right, these are some of the parts you're going to need. And like I said, I'll put everything down in the description. You're going to need an oil filter. And if you want to change your air filter, you're going to need a new air filter. And for the front tires, I'm just using a multi-purpose grease. I got 2 quarts of 10W30. You might want some paper towels and some gloves to protect your little delicate hands. I have a little piece of cardboard. It is, if you want to know the measurements, it's 7 inches by 4.5 inches with one little piece of wood. And you're going to want something to drain your oil in. All right, first step to changing your oil in your lawnmower will be you're going to want to start your engine up, let it warm up outside. I don't recommend letting it warm up in your garage because of the exhaust coming off your engine. I recommend letting it warm up maybe 3 to 5 minutes. That's just so the engine oil is going to drain better out of your engine. All right, and as you can see, another thing I have is a piece of cardboard to put underneath my lawnmower. That's just here just in case a little oil does drip down. I don't want to get it all over my concrete. All right, that's 5 minutes. Yeah, I forgot one thing you might want would be a funnel for when you put the oil back in. Next step is I'm going to take this dipstick out, just wipe it off. Just sit that aside. That'll help the oil drain out better. All right, now I'm going to put my drain pan right up under right here. There's a black hose right here. That's where all your oil is going to drain out of. Hi, girl. How you doing, goofball? We are going to take off this drain plug right here. This is where you're going to need your 3/4 inch and your 7/16 inch wrench. You're going to take the boxed end. You're going to use that box end of your wrench. Put that on right up here up top. And then we're going to loosen this drain plug off. Somebody rounded those edges off. There. There we go. Let that drain out. All right, while that oil is draining, we can check the air filter and grease up the front tires. All right, the air filter is real easy. Just going to push this little lever here to the right, push this one to the left, and this cover will pop off. Now, if you don't have a new air filter, you could probably just take this little foam piece off here. This just pops off here. You could take this little foam piece maybe off, clean that up, and blow out your air filter. If you try to do that, I recommend blowing from the inside out. That might get a little more life out of your old one, but I got a brand new one, so I'm not going to clean that. All right, first I'm going to use my shop vac to vacuum out some of this old grass and dirt that's in here. I'm going to put this new little foam piece around the new filter. That's good. Slide that down over. Put the cover back on. That's it for that. All right, the 2 front tires have a Zerk fitting. Depending on which way your tires are facing. This one's kind of spun around. There's a Zerk fitting right here. There's a Zerk fitting right there. So I'm just going to take a paper towel, clean this off a little bit. Sorry, I'm in your way. I'm going to show you a little trick with this screwdriver right here. There's a little tiny ball right on this Zerk fitting right there in the end, and behind that's a little spring. And sometimes if you're greasing these only maybe once a year, that might get a little stuck. So I'm just going to take the flat tip of this screwdriver, just push on that ball a little bit. It's kind of, you can tell it's already stuck. It seems stuck. There we go. I've seen a little bit of the grease come out. Now I'm going to just put this on here. We're going to pump grease in there, and I should see some grease. I'll put you over here. Probably going to be some grease come out right here, or it'll come out this side. Oh, there we go. All right, it came out in behind there. Did you see it? Let me move you over here. Right there, and watch. See that grease coming out? Yep. All right, that's probably good enough. All right, now I'm just going to grease up the other wheel. Same way. All right, now the oil's all done draining. I'm going to put this plug back in. I did clean the threads on this a little bit with this wire brush right here. And I have some thread sealing compound. It doesn't say in the manual that you have to do that, so if you don't have any, I mean, it probably should be okay, but since I have some, I'm going to put a little on because it looked like there was some on there. I don't know if these things slowly drip from there a little bit, but since I have some, I'm just going to put a little bit on there. Back on. Tighten that back up. Be careful back here in the back. That's where your exhaust is, right here. This could be hot. You can feel it right now. This is a guy's mower that lives in the development I live in. I like this tube on these Cub Cadets, but putting this plug on and off is kind of a pain in the butt. That should be good. Just going to clean that up a little bit. Move my pan over there. And we're going to take that filter off. All right, now that all your oil is drained, we're going to want to take this oil filter off. And this is where I'm going to use this little piece of cardboard and this little piece of wood. And you might need some type of filter wrench. This is probably not the best one, but it does work if you have something like this. I'm going to loosen that up first, then I'm going to put that piece of cardboard under it so it doesn't make a complete mess. See, it works. Just turn it a little bit. It shouldn't be on there really, really tight. I'm going to get it to where I can grab it with my hand. All right, that should be good. I'm going to stick this cardboard up under here, go down that little hole. I hope. I've done this before. Stick this little piece of wood up here. Now that I loosened that up, I'm going to put a little of that new oil right around this rubber gasket and put this on. Just around there like that. Pull this out. Make sure there's no dirt on that. It's not going to hurt just to go hand tight. Then maybe you can take your filter wrench and just go a little bit more. Probably not even a quarter turn. That should be good. And when we start this up, we'll check that. Now it's time to put the rest of your 2 quarts in here. Just going to let that sit and drain for a second. Add my 2nd quart. All right, that should be good. Let's clean this out. Now I'm going to take that dipstick, put that back in and check it. And then I plan on firing this thing up, letting it run a little bit so it's all through the system, fills up that oil filter, and then I'll probably let the lawnmower sit for maybe 5 or 10 minutes and I'll recheck the engine oil again. So on this dipstick, there's two holes there. One has an L and one is an F. So you're going to want it to cover that F, which will be full. When you put this in, you're going to want to put it all the way in. Yep, pull it out. Mine easily covers the F. I think it's going to drop a little once I start and get it all in that filter. So let me start it up. I'm just going to go out, drive around my driveway, and come back in. All right, let it sit for a little while after I run it around my driveway. I'm going to pull that dipstick out. I would wipe it off. Then throw her back in, all the way in, pull it out, and then check it. It's just going to be shiny. That's what you're going to look for there. Just flip it from side to side. You'll be able to see where the oil stopped. And mine's just a little bit over that top hole. That should be perfect. All right, well, that's about it. I hope this helped you change your oil on your Cub Cadet ZT1 and grease up your front tires and maybe check your air filter. And like I said, I'm going to have all these parts that I use down in my description. Leave me a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out here on YouTube. And hit that subscribe button to help support my channel. God bless, and have a great summer.